Out of five elements of weather, the first is temperature. The temperature of a place is very important because it affects our way of living as well as moisture carrying capacity of the air. The temperature changes constantly and so it is difficult to record or announce. You can see that the morning temperature is lower than the afternoon temperature, then the evening temperature and the night temperature also different. So it is difficult to determine it. And the special device which is used to measure temperature is known as maximum minimum thermometer. Second is humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. How much water is present in the air is known as humidity. It is important because it determines the amount of rainfall and thus vegetation of a place. And the instrument used to measure humidity is known as hygrometer. Third is precipitation. It is the sum total of rainfall, snowfall, sleet, even the dew and mist of a place. If we go to the hilly areas, then it is in the form of snowfall or dew, and if we are in the plains, then it is in the form of rainfall. And it helps in the replenishing groundwater of a particular habitat. The instrument used to measure it is known as rain gauge. Activity to observe precipitation and understand the factors affecting it. Materials required: glass jar, trough of water, burner, plastic packet, ice cubes, and a rubber band. Method or procedure: how we can do it. First, bring the trough of water to boil on the burner. Now quickly but carefully pour it in the jar with your teacher's help. You can see here one jar is there. You have to pour the boiling water in the jar. Then fix the plastic bag at the mouth of the jar. Plastic seat, we have to fix it on the mouth of the jar and tie it with a rubber band. See that the vapor do not escape. We will tie it so carefully that the air from inside cannot come out. Now put ice on the plastic on top. See here, hot water inside the glass jar. Cover the hot glass jar with plastic sheet and then put on it ice cubes. What will be the observation? We will see that the foggy area that you notice on the jar in the beginning, it signifies the formation of clouds. In the end, the droplets that come down are similar to the rain. So you will notice that the difference in temperature of the boiling water and the upper portion of the jar aids in the formation of precipitation. From the ice cubes, slowly you can see that cloud like structure inside the jar and slowly it will come down as water droplets. So higher temperature of a place similarly helps in more evaporation, which eventually increases the rate of precipitation. This effect could be heightened by the pressure of high mountains, which force humid air to rise up, cool, and eventually come down as rain. First, the water get evaporated due to the high temperature, and then at the upper part on the mountain areas, because of less temperature, it cools down there, and this is known as condensation, and then this will come down as rain. Fourth is sunshine. Sunshine determines the temperature and thus governs the weather of a particular place. The rate of photosynthesis is regulated by temperature and the period along which plants of a particular area are exposed to the sun. So, mainly the temperature is determined by the sunshine. And you will see all major formats of weather report include the time of sunrise and sunset. Then the last one is wind movement. Wind movement is an important factor in regulating precipitation and temperature of a place. Wind direction is shown by the weathercock. See here in the figure, all the instruments are made here. First is hygrometer, which is used to measure the humidity, rain gauge for rainfall, anemometer it is for direction of wind, weathercock it is anemometer is used to measure the speed of the wind and weathercock is used to measure the direction of the wind. And the last one, the maximum and minimum thermometer, which is used to measure the temperature of the day. So, all these are the instrument and the different elements of the weather.